I'm going to be doing a Q&A with my best friend. Your name? Link her YouTube channel down below if you want to check her out if you have not yet. We have Snicket here. So I asked on my Instagram what questions you guys want answered, and a lot of you commented. So we are just going to be answering that about friendship, about living on our own, and stuff like that. So let's get right on into it. Okay, so the first question is, how did you become friends, like from the very beginning?
We actually have known each other since birth.
Diaper days.
Yes, exactly. Because our sisters, our older sisters, went to preschool together.
And our moms knew each other.
Yeah, our moms were friends before, so we didn't have a choice.
We were born into this.
We were born
like
into
instead of an arranged marriage, it's like a friendship.
Yeah.
I mean, it worked out.
It worked out
Just fine. Next question is, what is the most difficult thing about living on your own? Love from Boston. For me, it's probably just missing my family, but they only live like an hour and 45 minutes away, so if I do miss them, like I often go there. Try to go there once a week, if not like once every 2 weeks or so, but I think that's like the most difficult thing. It's actually been a lot easier than I even thought it would be. What about for you?
Honestly, I don't even think there's really nothing that I could think of that it's hard living on my own besides like that if I need something from my mom, I have to call her and be like, she never answers the phone and I'm like, Mom?
Yeah, if I get sick or something, like the other month I was a little bit sick and my mom is super good with remedies and stuff, and I was like, it would be nice if my mom was here, but I just called her and she told me what to get, and I actually just drove to her house and got stuff, so it's really not been hard. So.
It's not hard. It's not as hard as people make it sound when adults talk about living on your own and how difficult it is. It really isn't that hard.
I overthink everything. And like even when we were planning on moving in together, I was like, I asked McKenna, how can I do this? Like I love my family so much. You know how much I love my family. And it's just, once you do it, you just learn. Humans are so adaptable. And it's just been super easy, so. Yeah.
Oh, I have a ring on.
It didn't hurt. The next question is, what would you say is the foundation of your friendship? Like the one substantially mutual feeling that shines through all other feelings?
I would say that it's probably just that we understand each other. I think a lot of the times friendships and fights all happen because of misunderstanding.
If I know like you need space or something, or you know that I need space, or just like, and it's never like, we never really even get in arguments or annoyances. Even like before moving in, I was like, yeah, there'll probably be some of that, like some bickering, some disagreements. No.
It's nice because we hang out so much, but we're not clingy. Like we just know the limit, I guess.
Yeah.
We know when we want our own alone time, so it's never like awkwardly like, okay, like we've hung out too much now.
How do I nicely say, get the hell away from me? You don't need to. So
we get it. We got like a...
Yeah, and I think like also we've been around each other, like, I don't know, it's like coming home. Like if I go and I go do a lot of things, I'm like excited to just come home because you're like home. Like you've always been a constant. It's just like super content, you know?
Yeah.
Next question is, what are your favorite things to do together?
Disneyland.
Ice skating.
Movies.
Shows. Anything, just being like going to Panera and like having like discussions. That's like our place to go.
We just go and we just talk.
And it's really fun. I like that. But yeah, Disneyland is like our thing.
Yeah.
But also movies, also ice skating.
Yeah.
So
we do just everything.
Yeah. Beach when like the season's right, you know? The next question is, how were your lives in high school? Did you have a positive or negative experience? Freshman, sophomore year were my years. Loved them. And then junior year came, the beginning of it, and I didn't like it. Then I was homeschooled. Snee, just be quiet. And then I loved being homeschooled, and I met I was independent study, so I still had to go to school. I still met really cool people, and it was fun. I liked it. But I had like a semester of just not really good, but that's it.
My high school experience sucked. I was like almost a high school dropout, so if that doesn't say how shitty my experience was, I don't know. I don't know what does.
But you did it.
I did it.
You persevered. When I think about high school, I think more about the socialness of it. I really didn't learn anything until I went into independent study, where I had time to like actually love to learn. I always got pretty good grades, but I never really cared to get good grades until I went on independent study, and then I was like, I was the best. Not to brag. I think once you get out of high school, that's like the time that you really learn.
People always say, oh, you'll miss high school. You'll miss high school. Never once, ever have I missed high school?
I mean, I miss like a little bit of it, like the socialness of it. But I don't ever want to go back. I'm just like, oh, that was a good time. I should have been more appreciative of that time. But that's really it. Okay, this is hard because I was trying to think, but you go first because I still have to think about it. In 3 words, how would you describe each other? I know, it's hard. And it like...
I hate these questions because how can you sum one person up in 3 words?
Okay. But like, what's like the...
Loyal, first of all. Hufflepuff. Loyal.
I was
You're
gonna say
loyal.
that for you, too.
Me?
Yeah, you're loyal to certain, like, to people, like, to this circle, like, the
Yeah.
little,
Yeah. Okay, so loyal. Generous because you are so not greedy at all. You always buy people stuff and you won't let people pay for you and you always surprise people with gifts and so generous, definitely. I would say quirky, probably, for the 3rd one. You seem quirky to me.
Okay, that's pretty good, thanks. I appreciate those 3 words. Okay, yeah, for me, yours would be loyal too. At least you're super loyal to me.
Yeah.
Like, that's all I'm saying. I don't know, it's so hard.
I'm gonna judge everything you say.
Creative. Like, you're the most creative. Like, creative and smart. Like, with your poems and stuff. When you read me your poems, I'm like, what the fuck? How does brains do that? Like, I'm just so not artistic, really, at all. And so, you're really artistic and creative. And for the last one, you're really independent. So, like, independent, you don't really need anybody. So, yeah, I think that pretty much doesn't sum you up, but, like, that's your, like, you know, main thing.
Yeah, I get it. Thanks.
Welcome. Next question is, what is something that you like that the other one doesn't like at all, and vice versa? We don't like we're the same on a lot of things, but like, you know, like
We're opposites, but we also have so much in common. It's like a perfect balance.
Yeah, like
the only thing that comes to mind of things that you like that I never do is just food.
Yeah, food.
Because I'm so picky.
I love water, she hates water. You like mint ice cream. I hate mint ice cream.
But I hate mint.
I know, you hate gum. I love gum. I love mint gum. You hate that.
Dude, we could sit here all day talking about what I don't like that she likes.
Yeah.
Is there anything else, though?
Oh, okay. Movies and stuff, I cry. You do not at all. Like, we'll be in the movie theater and she'll like look over at me. I'm sobbing and look over at her and she's like, I'm like, what the hell? It's just so sad. That song that's like, you don't feel nothing small.
Yeah.
I don't feel nothing. Not saying that you don't feel
Yeah,
nothing.
no,
you know.
well.
Your emotions.
I won't argue.
I just think that I feel things more, a lot, like 100% more.
You do.
Yeah. Next question is, have you ever begged her to read a book you loved? I have begged many friends to read my favorite books. Yes. I'm like, hey, step into my library room and pick a book. And you never, well, no, you read Shatter Me.
That was really good.
Yeah.
I'm just super picky with books, so she recommends me so many books though that I
recommend her books that I don't even read. I'm like, Carry On. There's Boy Love. You're gonna love it.
Yeah.
And she's like, how is it? I'm like, I haven't read it.
She always recommends me books. I always recommend her anime.
Yeah, but
Do we ever go with them? Not really, but
like once every great while. Like I just watched Snow White and the Red Hair. Yeah, and that was really good. We watched 2 episodes. And I watched
Howl's Moving Castle.
Howl's Moving Castle, which is like a sort of anime. I'm not really, you know, keen with all those terminologies.
Those hip terms.
But I did watch that and I did like it because he's cute. The next question is, have any of you ever had a problem with boys? For example, one of you had a boyfriend or a very close friend and that kind of set your friendship aside for a while. And how did you deal with that? No. Never.
Literally never.
Boys, like, they're the last thing.
They're the last thing we care about.
Yeah.
I'm asexual, so it's never gonna happen.
For me, I'm like, I think I'm just more picky, I think. I've never had a boyfriend, really. I mean, besides that, like, 2-day thing, you know, in kindergarten. But I just, no. And friendship-wise, not, like, if we've had any friends, like maybe in high school.
We've had friends that kind of got between us. But not really.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't that we weren't friends anymore. It's just that sometimes we hung out with other people.
Like, if she didn't like the people that I was hanging out with, I didn't like the people that you were hanging out with. We like, okay.
But we were still best friends. But there were times when other people did make us not as close, but never boys.
Yeah,
literally never boys.
It's so weird, actually, if you really think about it. Never once.
Boys?
What?
We give 0 fucks.
Yeah. The next question is, what is your craziest and most funny memory together? I would say, like, that one that sticks out was 4th of July fireworks. Remember? Are you serious?
Sorry. I have the worst memory. You're gonna have to like give me some
Officer
detail.
Sunshine.
Oh my god.
Okay, so it was 4th of July. We were in high school, I think.
Yeah.
And we were on the beach, and her sister and her sister's friends were like, mind you, her sister's friends are like
Older.
good kids, but they're still good
older
kids. And like we were lighting, or they were lighting fireworks on the beach.
They surprised us, and then they were like, "We got fireworks to light on the beach." We had no clue
That it was illegal.
No clue. And all of a sudden, a cop shows up, and me and Gracie are like, "Run!"
Like our first instinct was to book it. So we
We're
started.
like, and my sister's like, "Do not run from the police." So
We're
he sits us all down on the curb.
We were minors at the time.
So we had to call our parents, and it was like midnight, 1 in the morning
No,
or
it's
something.
like 2 in the morning.
I don't know. It was late. We had to call our parents and explain to them what happened. My mom did not give a shit. She was like, okay.
I was like, I cannot call my dad. My dad will drive
dad
down
would
and come in and get me. So I was like, I'll call my mom, who gives no craps. But I love my mom, but she's super chill. And she was just like, okay.
My mom was like, "You're
Like, what
calling me
kind of
about
fireworks
this?"
did they light?
Yeah.
Like, were they cool?
But the policeman's name was literally Officer Sunshine.
And we all look at each other and
We
we're
were
like,
taking secret photos. We didn't know that it was legal to take, like, we thought it was illegal to take photos of a policeman, so we're like trying to sneak photos of his
Officer
name
Sunshine.
tag. Officer Sunshine.
and we thought it was a joke. And we all looked at each other and started to giggle. And then he was like, and we were like, oh.
We got a ticket, moral of the story. We didn't pay it because we weren't the ones who brought the fireworks.
Yeah.
So
It was a wild night. We actually said YOLO.
yeah, we did.
When YOLO was a thing, we looked
We
at
were
each
like,
other, we're like, YOLO. Next question. How did you know you wanted to live together?
It wasn't even like, we just always
Yeah.
knew. We like assumed we were gonna be living together.
There was actually at her old house, you had like the year I graduated, you're moving in with Gracie. And I remember because if you were at that house, I was like in 6th grade. And then I moved to another place, and like through like moving and everything, we still remained best friend. Like I moved a lot, pretty much. Like not a lot, but like 4 different times.
Yeah, you moved houses a lot, and then you moved to Palm Desert.
Yeah, that was like a good like 2 hours between each other.
And then I still assumed we were living together,
Yeah.
even when she wasn't even around.
You're like, we're still moving in? Yeah. Next question is, what's something new that you've learned about each other from living together? I know, that's hard.
Honestly, because we pretty much already know, we have been friends for 20 years. We literally pretty much already know everything, so it's not like... And we had lived together for a short amount of time before because my family was homeless,
so we
I had to live with her. So
that was such a good time.
We pretty much already knew everything.
Yeah.
I'm like trying to think if there's anything.
I think the only thing like I knew to an extent, but not as much, is how late you stay up. If I wake, because for work I wake up at like 4 in the morning, and so I'll get up to go brush my teeth or take a shower, and her light's still on, and like I hear her giggling at animes, and I'm like, oh my god, this hoe, it's always up. I'll wake up in the middle of the night and she laughs. Like this morning, you were up at like, you sleep, like I go to sleep really early and I wake up really early. You go to sleep like when I wake up. And so you woke up at like 10 this morning. I was like, dang, you're up early.
I woke up at 10 because Attack on Titan season 2 came out at 10:30, so.
And then I like hear her squealing and I'm like, oh my gosh. But I think that really is like the only
I'm trying to think if there's anything new. I like really can't think of anything that I was like, oh wow, didn't know Gracie was like that. I knew everything already, so not really.
Next question is, who borrows each other's clothes the most?
I probably borrow more from you, honestly.
I'd say, but like I still borrow. Like we
have like our closets are like open to each other 24/7. It's never like,
okay, can I borrow it?
Would it be okay? It's like we just share clothes.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like one big gigantic closet.
Yeah.
Next question is, how often do you guys go to Disneyland? Once, twice, maybe even 3 times a week.
We definitely go every week.
Yeah.
Sometimes we go more than once.
Like we're gonna go Monday and it's Saturday.
We have
Disneyland
passes.
is awesome.
We might as well use them to the full extent.
Bro. Next question is, if you could steal one trait from the other, what would it be? I'll go first.
Okay.
I thought about this. And it would be the way that you make situations calm. There's been certain times where you've kept your calm in a situation that I would have been like berserk at. I would have been like, oh hell no! You're just like all calm and stuff, and I'm like, wow, I wish I could be that calm.
My level of not giving fucks.
Yeah, literally, if someone came and broke into our apartment, McKenna would be like, broke into the wrong apartment. Like, get out, come on.
For me, one trait that I would borrow from you is just how easily you get along with people and how friendly you are. I feel like it's so easy. People just like you.
Thanks.
People are just drawn to you. And it's so easy for you to make new friends. Like, oh my god, you were paranoid when you first moved in, when you had to start working at a new place. And she was paranoid that there wouldn't be any cool people or that she wouldn't make any new work friends, and she literally made friends so quickly. She makes friends so easily, and I just am not. I am not like an approachable person.
Yeah, literally, when people are like, you're the approachable one, I'm like, thanks.
So I would definitely try to be more friendly. I borrow that from you because I'm not.
If you went to Hogwarts, what subject would you enjoy the most? I'd enjoy potions, because I could make a lot of like different potions.
Yeah, I think I would like herbology best.
Yeah, I feel like you would.
I really like study of herbs. You want to know how many mushroom facts I know?
Oh my gosh, we were at Panera the other day, our hangout spot. She just started talking about mushrooms, and I was like, ooh, that's interesting. Not really thinking anything of it. And then she just continued to talk about mushrooms and like their resources and like their effects, and I'm like, girl, you know a lot about mushrooms. Like, it was like 50 facts, like really intricate facts about mushrooms.
They're really interesting.
They are.
So I would definitely like herbology.
The next question is, who is the cleaner / messier roommate?
I would say we're pretty much the same on that level.
Yeah. We do have another roommate who's a little just a tad bit messier. Did a lot messier. Her sister.
She is.
We love her.
So messy.
But I mean, we're pretty clean. We're really
yeah,
clean.
we're like equally clean.
Yeah.
But our rooms are always spotless, pretty much.
The next question is, who cooks and what do you usually cook? Or is it always takeout and ramen?
Always takeout and ramen. Literally that.
Yeah.
Takeout and ramen. Like Panera or Top Ramen.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, that's actually one of the hard parts about not living at home, is because my mom's an Italian like chef.
Yeah, that'd be hard for you to adapt to because your mom cooked a bunch of meals. I already was eating Top Ramen every day, so
yeah,
nothing's changed really.
But yeah, that's definitely that one. Screenshot these because I'm like, what's the scariest experience we've ever had together?
Okay, well, were you with us when we like break into abandoned buildings?
Yeah, I did that.
Those were pretty scary.
Yeah, those were scary. And that one time that we snuck out, well, we didn't really sneak out, we just kind of walked out.
No, we walked out. There was no, my mom was never home.
Yeah.
So we didn't sneak out, we just walked out the front door.
Yeah. And we were walking, and then there was this guy who, like, now thinking back on it, it's just kind of maybe a normal thing. It was like 3 a.m. He was on the porch. No, it's not normal.
Oh my god, yeah!
3 a.m, like he was on the porch rocking
on a
in
rocking chair, only his porch lights on, and he's just rocking in the rocking
And we were like, you know,
and we were like,
maybe he's a killer.
So we freaked out and we ran away, and then we like came back like a minute later, and he was gone, but his chair was still rocking. And it was terrifying.
Yeah, thinking about that is pretty scary. The next question is, do you have movie nights together? Do you share movie favorites? Yeah, we watch movies a lot at night.
Even if we're not watching them necessarily here, we go to the movies.
Like, that's
a lot.
Yeah.
That's our thing. Every time a new movie's out, we're like, all right.
Speaking of that, we gotta go see.
Baby Boss?
Yeah.
I totally want to see that.
Who's the better cook? Snicket is.
Snicket could probably cook a better meal than either of us.
I know, combined.
We can cook Top Ramen.
Yeah. Actually, I cook some good, like, pasta, maybe.
Like, yeah, like, I feel like I have the capability to be okay at cooking, but I hate cooking. It takes too long, and I would rather just order food and it be ready for me.
Instant gratification. The next question is, do you have any plans on traveling together?
So, this summer I decided that for my birthday, I wanted to do something exciting, and so we are going to go to Tokyo Disney.
I'm so excited.
I am so excited. We've never really traveled anywhere like that far.
Extreme.
To that extent.
Most traveling I've ever done is New York, and that was a culture shock. So just imagine.
I'm really excited. We're gonna go to Tokyo Disney.
Disney. There's a dog park right outside, that's why she does this.
Stop! Why are you like this?
Why is I like this?
Oh, us and our memes.
Do y'all work out? If so, what kind of workouts do you do? Do we work out?
We walk to the fridge daily.
Oh my gosh, Nikki, you need to chill. No, we don't really work out. We've been talking, like, or I've been talking, when like maybe we should go to the gym, and then we know that it will never happen.
Honestly, our workout is how much that we walk around Disneyland.
Yeah.
And instead of taking the shuttle, we usually walk. So that's
yeah,
a
that
workout.
actually is pretty extensive. So that was our Q&A. We obviously didn't answer all the questions. So if you have any questions that weren't answered, just comment them down below, and I will write to you. We hope you enjoyed this video. I gotta take Snicket out because she's getting crazy. Anyway, I will see you in my I will see you in my next video. Bye.